got Dada and Owen. Owen was baby.
You ask that every week.
It's in my room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what all have you been doing today?
We go in a restaurant in the grocery store.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
You help me mow.
Yeah. And I'm driving, and I'm pulling,
Yeah.
and I'm pushing.
Yep. And you drove your little truck today.
Yeah.
And you played on the playground.
Yeah.
And you played on the playground yesterday too.
Yeah.
You had a good weekend, hadn't you?
Yeah.
All right. Well, guess what?
What?
We got to show our next big comic haul that we got this week.
Oh.
It's going to be good too. What do you think?
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, I like your new shirt, man.
Oh, yeah.
Miles Morales.
Yeah.
Give me some nuts on Miles Morales.
Yeah.
All right.
Wait, we'll get Santa.
All right. Well, we'll be right back with our latest comic haul.
Wait,
What?
We need Tickle Man.
Well, the thing about Tickle Man is, you never know when he's going to.
I told you.
Alright, well, we'll be right back with our latest comic haul right after this. Okay. Hey comic fans, we are back with another edition of our latest comic pickups. Had a pretty good week last week of comic pickups. It was a busy week. Again, that's why we are late getting out our video again this week. But let's just get right into it and start out with this great Detective Comics number 390. Great Irv Novick cover here. With not sure what this criminal's name is, but still a great little covers. He's got his fishing rod. I mean, this is fishing and Batman. I mean, how can you go wrong there? Cool cover there. And then we've got a Neil Adams panel cover here. Number 392, Detective Comics. I picked these books up from my friend Charles that I get a lot of books from, and he was good enough to dig into his personal collection and pull some more out for me, and these are just some really nice Detective Comics from his childhood collection. And these books are just in really, really cool condition, really nice condition here. But this one is a Neil Adams, I Died 1,000 Deaths Batman cover. We've got number 393, another Irv Novick cover. Robin leaving the Batman team, and nobody knows why. Batman and Batgirl on this one. Interesting how some of these featured Robin, some of them featured Batgirl. Then we go back to Neil Adams here. In this Eye for an Eye cover. And some more Neil Adams. Great purple background on this one right here. And another Neil Adams right here. The Poison Pen Puzzle. Number 398. And then we finish up with Neil Adams. 399. Commissioner Gordon. Batman checking on him and about to be attacked from behind. Again, all these just some real cool Detective Comics, and I appreciate Charles digging those out for me. And us cutting a deal on those. Here's a cool little Dick Giordano cover. I actually made it over to Fantasy Factory last week. Will had orientation at Dalton College, and so we got over there. And once we got done, we decided to ride by the comic shop and picked out quite a few books over there. They had a good little sale going on. This was one of the ones that we got. Cool Catwoman cover, The Return of the Catwoman, The Shadow of the Cat. Again, Dick Giordano on that cover, and that is Batman number 323. And then we've got some Brave and the Bold. And this is John Wood on this cover right here. Batman and Man Bat, Brave and the Bold number 119. And then I had another Brave and the Bold, Batman and Man Bat, later issue 165, and this is Jim Aparo on this cover. Some cool Brave and the Bold covers there. And then actually had ordered, had a pretty good encounter with an eBay seller on these next two books. I had actually bought a Lois Lane number 79, I believe it was, and it's the first work that Neil Adams did on Superman. And I had that issue, but this was an upgrade. And when I bought it from this lady from eBay, she sent me this book by accident. And I emailed her and said, I think you sent me the wrong book. And she said, oh my goodness, it was just a mistake. And I said, well, I can send this one back immediately. And if you could still send me the right book, if you still have it. And she said, I do still have it, but just keep this book, no charge, and I will send the other one immediately. So she was really pleasant to work with, and she actually had written a book, and she sent me a copy of her book as well. So just a shout out to her. And then that 79 came in today. A really nice copy of this book, an upgrade over the one that I had, which was really poor shape. But this one is a really nice high grade copy here. And again, that is the first Neil Adams work on Superman. And then this one right here is a Kurt Swan, World's Finest Key. This is the first appearance of the composite Superman. Cool story there. And composite Superman, probably one of the more powerful superheroes in all of DC Comics. He's got all the powers of the Legion of Superheroes. Cool little cover there. Little Silver Age action. I got some Spider-Man. These also came from Charles that he found while he was actually going through some of those detective comics. But this is a cool Chicago Tribune supplement. Spider-Man and the Hulk with a cool John Romita cover on it. And then this one right here, I'm assuming is Romita again, but it is not credited for any of the artists. But this is also a Kansas City Stars supplement that came out like 2 years after the other one. And this one features Spider-Man and the Hulk fighting Kraven the Hunter. And then a cool Jack Kirby and John Romita cover here. Spidey Super Stories number 19, featuring the Silver Surfer, Dr. Doom, and Spider-Man. And I believe the story in this is actually featuring the Silver Surfer, so it's a pretty cool book there. Cool little find. Those super stories are so hard to find and in good shape. And this is one I got from the Dalton Fantasy Factory. This is an upgrade over the Superboy that I had. Another Neil Adams cover. I had one that I had gotten from Justin that was kind of in poor condition. This is a lot better condition. 166 Superboy. And then this one right here I got also from the Dalton Fantasy Factory. This is a cool, can't remember who the cover artist is on this. I believe it is Nick Carty. If it is not, I will correct it. But what is cool about this book is it's a great story. I read this story, and it features Bruce Wayne, a young Bruce Wayne, and a young Clark Kent, Superboy on the cover. And Bruce Wayne, it really tells how Bruce Wayne became the Batman. It's a kind of a different type of origin story. Bruce Wayne was carrying around a lot of vengeance in his heart, and you just kind of got to read the story as Clark is trying to help him through some of the grief that he's going through. His parents had just been killed, and they had actually met before that time, before his parents were killed. So Clark knew who Bruce was and went to visit him. And it was just a really good story, the one that I had never read before. If you get a chance to read this, definitely give it a read. It's pretty good. And then I also found at the Dalton Fantasy Factory some more Tomahawk Neil Adams covers. I believe I have about gotten every one of the Neil Adams covers for Tomahawk now. I may be missing one, but I think I've about got them all. These are some really great covers, though. This was Tomahawk number 118 with Neil Adams cover work here. This one has been, I've seen this cover replicated a few times, but this may be the first one that I saw. Tomahawk 119, got a cool date stamp on it as well. Bait for a Buzzard, again, Neil Adams on the cover work there. And I've seen some Jonah Hex covers very similar to that. And then this one right here, also Neil Adams, Tomahawk number 126, Hang Your Men High or Die. Another cool Neil Adams project there. And I may be missing one, but I don't think there's many of them that I'm missing. I'll just have to look and see what I am missing. And then I picked up this House of Mystery, number 145, with a cool Martian Manhunter cover. I like the Martian Manhunter covers on these House of Mystery early books. I usually will try to pick them up if I see one or two. But that's a really, really cool cover. And then I picked up a couple of, I believe these are Nick Cardy, I believe. Ghost number 19. And I am about 100% sure that was Nick Cardy. He did a lot of these Ghost covers. And he also did this one right here. Number 22, Great Matador skeleton cover there. Love that. Love the sports horror covers. Sports themed horror covers are really cool. Then we've got another Nick Cardy Unexpected right here that I picked up also at the comic shop. 136, great crocodile cover there. Stranger from the Swamp. And I think Jerry Grandinetti did some work on this as well. Really cool book there. And then I've got a Journey into Mystery, some Marvel Volume 2 Journey into Mystery, number 11. This is an awesome coffin cover. And I've looked these artists up, but I had never heard of neither one of these guys. But I will credit them on the screen. I can't remember who they are right now, but I'll put it up on the screen and credit who they are. But so two guys that I'm not familiar with, but still a great cover, though. And then we got Gil Kane on this cover right here. This is Man Thing number 16, one that I needed for my Man Thing run. Yeah, Gil Kane art is so interesting to me. Sometimes it looks so, I don't know, like it's rushed on certain covers. I know there's a Spider-Man cover. It looks rushed on to me. Several other DC projects that he did. But then there's some covers he does that are just phenomenal. So Gil Kane, sometimes he's hit or miss for me on his work. I don't know how you feel about him, but you can comment on it. But I like some of Gil Kane's stuff. Some of his stuff, not. I'm kind of a little bit lukewarm on, but he's still a great artist, though. And then we've got this Justice League of America. And I think this is Murphy Anderson on this. If it's not, I will correct it. I always liked the Justice League books that had the character heads on the side there when they started doing that. Those were really cool. Like this little logo up here as well with the eagle on it. Pretty cool little logo there. And then I'm going to end on a really nice book here that I picked up. I got this one for $25. This is a great high grade copy of Captain America number 114. This book right here would probably grade a 9.0. It looks like it just came off of the newsstand. Great John Romita cover here. Great high grade. And I don't have a lot of high grade books, but I saw this one. Just thought it was a good price. I really am a fan of the cover as well. The man behind the mask. And it was in such really good shape. I thought, I can't really turn that one down. I'll just pick this one up as well. So that's pretty much it, folks. That's going to be doing it for the Comic Haul this week. But we've got some more books to show you next week that we've already acquired. We just don't want to show too much, make these videos too long. But we appreciate everybody tuning in and watching and sticking with us, even though we hadn't come out with our videos as regularly scheduled as we normally do. But if you like our content, hit that subscribe button that's popping on your screen right now. Give us a like and hit that notification button as well. And comment. Tell us what you like. Tell us if there's anything in this haul that you like, and even tell us if there's some things you didn't like. But we just like talking comics with folks, and we answer every comment that we get. And we really like getting to know new people, and don't be shy. Drop that comment as quick as you can. Anyway, again, thanks for watching. Hopefully be back with a top 10 video. Willie Moe, he's kind of procrastinating on me a little bit with some of this stuff. He's a graduate now, so he's focusing on other things, but he did say he wanted to get back doing a top 10 this week, so we'll do it when he wants to, and if he decides he don't want to do it anymore, we'll come up with something else, but I don't think he's ready to hang it up just yet. But anyway, we will see you with our next video coming soon. In the meantime, everybody have a great rest of your week. And as always, go Dogs. We'll see you guys next time. Thanks.